You had a spiritual baby. You were carrying a baby. It was a set of twins. One didn't make it and one made it. But it's a miracle baby because of what I'm about to reveal to you now. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, share, comment so that we can grow the family and grow content coming your way so that you can stay spiritually awakened and aligned. You had a baby. You were pregnant with a set of twins, but you were unaware of being pregnant of a set of twins. One twin actually miscarried after 3 or 4 months of the pregnancy, and the one twin continued the pregnancy cycle until the 9th month. You noticed when you had the delivery process done, and the doctors told you that there were actually two kids that you were pregnant with, and the one didn't make it. Or you could have noticed that you were actually pregnant with 2 babies, and the one didn't make it and the other one made it, but you also got to give birth to this baby at 8 months. This is a spirit child that we are speaking about, that we are talking about. You need to do a process that will cleanse the child that is alive and the child that has passed or transcended to the other dimension or the other to the spiritual realm, right? You need to do a cleansing process so that you can prohibit the other child that has transcended to the spiritual realm from blocking your ways and blocking the child that is living in the living state. There's a process that you need to do, but in that process I cannot reveal it here on YouTube, unfortunately. But there's a cleansing process that you need to do so that you can connect and align this child with your ancestors, your cleansed ancestors, your purified ancestors that are in the spiritual realm. The child is currently coming and showing up as a black cloud or a dark force because the child is he or she didn't pass in a way that is, okay, how can I put it? He didn't pass away and then you cleansed him or cleansed his soul and acknowledged him. So kuhamba hamba kuvale into zakho, kuhamba hamba futhi kuvale izinto zomntwana lo ophilayo. I'm sensing that this child is very problematic, uyagula a lot. When you go to the hospital, you treat the child, but actually it's not akuncedi, akusizi, because uhlala aphethwe izifo, ahlala agule, ahlala ahluphe. This is also a child that is actually attracting a lot of love and abundance around themselves. Like, people love the child, people are drawn to the child. It is a good thing and a bad thing as well, and there's something that you need to do for the child that is alive so that you can protect the aura that the child embodies and the powers that the child embodies. That child is actually exposed to people who can see and have the powers to see beyond the physical eye, who can see that the child is actually a spirit baby. He is half spiritual, he is half spirit and half human flesh. So the child that you have is actually a gateway. He or she is actually a direction for you. He or she will indicate if you are in danger. He or she will tell you most of the things and reveal to you if you study your child enough. And that is also something that I can expose to you, not on YouTube, not on this page, unfortunately. You'll have to get a contact with me so that I can tell you how to study your child and how you can actually get saved by your child and direction from your ancestors from your child. Your child is a direct portal of your ancestors, the universe, and Umvelinqang. That is where you get most of your directions. If you are a very obedient and spiritually awakened individual, you will see how the ancestors are communicating through your child. You also have to be protective around that child. You have to know their whereabouts, ukuthi bakuphi, badlala nobani, badlala kuphi, who is with them all of the time or who plays with the child most of the time. Also, please be aware of the child being given things, money, sweets, things, people just wanting to give to the child a lot. Some intentions are good, but some intentions are bad. So you need to also protect your child, especially there's something that you need to do in the hand state of receiving the palms. There's some process that you need to do so that you can protect your child. Whatever that receives or lands on their palms is not going to affect them in the future and not going to affect what they embody and what they go with, right? What they are embodying and what they are. I'm also sensing that the child has a different set of eye color. It's either your child's eyes are brownish, greenish, but it's not a normal color. But when you stare at them, even as a parent, there's some reviving that you get and healing that you get from the child. There's a connection that connects you to the spiritual realm. There's a connection that you see through your child. You can actually have your child here and you look into your child and you would see a whole story about a person, and that similar person or that specific person comes and visits your yard that day, and you would know, would say, oh Gonje, this is the person that they were telling me about. That child is a spirit child. That child maybe is your, I don't know what you call nkonyana, but baby cow, a mother cow and a baby cow. If you study the relationship of the cow and the baby and its babies, but there's a konyana, there's one particular konyana that the cow will be drawn to. Okay, just study that format even on Google if you can, the relationship of the cows. That will give you a broader perspective of what kind of relationship you should have with your child, that spirit baby. It's a miracle child because you were not aware that you were even pregnant. You found out 9 months of your pregnancy, and that is where you backtracked the miscarriage of the other twin. That is a twin that was an opposite sex of the one that is alive. If it's a boy, then it was a girl. If it's a girl, then it was a boy. You need to do that process before that child turns 10, or before that. If he's already 10, before the child turns 15, please do that process so that you can protect his future and secure his future, so that he doesn't go facing turmoils and troubles and tribulations, unnecessary tribulations that wouldn't have occurred should you have done this process to get rid of that transpiring in his or her life. Oh my gosh. So if this resonates with you, my number is in the link on the bio. Is it in the link on the bio? I think it's there in the link of the in the description box. My number is in the description box. You can get a hold of me, or you can go on my TikTok page, Palesa956. You can get my number there on the bio, and you can contact me via WhatsApp. Please do not call me. Contact me, text me on WhatsApp, and I can assist you and walk step by step with you with the spirit child and how to handle your spirit baby. For now, namaste, keep safe. Siyathokoza.